Reputation in the movie industry is a slippery slope.
Y'all trying to kill me! You killing me, man!
One tiny slip up and you're in the front page news in a jiffy. But ever wondered who's got the shadiest reputation out here? Is it the celebrity who openly admitted to suffering from HIV, or the one who asked his wife to go topless for his music video? Welcome to Celebrity Legends. First up, we've got everyone's favorite mean girl, Lindsay Lohan. The former child star, known for her iconic roles in movies like The Parent Trap and Mean Girls,
You mean I'm really nominated?
has had quite the journey in the public eye. Her battles with substance abuse have been well documented, and her struggles with drugs and alcohol have been played out in the media, leading to multiple rehab stints and even legal consequences. DUI arrests, probation violations, and court-ordered rehab. Lindsay faced it all.
Terms left for you on that case are to obey all laws. It's not that hard.
Her legal issues grabbed headlines and seriously impacted her career. And who can forget her erratic behavior? Late arrivals, missed interviews, and public appearances. Her unreliability didn't sit well with the industry. Oh, and the relationships.
I want to date a guy that's a businessman.
Right.
Doesn't have Instagram, doesn't have social media,
Right.
and is completely off the grid in terms of that kind of stuff.
You dated famous guys, though, right? You went through that phase.
Yeah.
Her on-again, off-again romances with fellow celebrities fueled tabloid speculation and added to her not-so-stellar image. Lindsay's financial troubles were another headline maker. From unpaid taxes to landlord disputes, her money matters were far from glamorous. But here's the thing, Lindsay Lohan has shown incredible resilience. In recent years, she's made strides in her career and her personal life, with appearances in television and film projects. You know the guy from Platoon and 2.5 Men? Yep, we're talking about the Charlie Sheen.
My sister wears too much. People think she's a whore.
Well, he's not just a real-life wild child. He's had his fair share of real-life drama too. Charlie's been in the headlines for his battles with drugs and booze, and the media has had a field day covering his wild and erratic behavior. He's had quite a few rendezvous with cops, mostly involving domestic issues and drugs, which led to a bit of a rough patch in his career and public image. Remember that bizarre winning phase? Charlie was all over the place with his wacky statements. It was a whole thing in pop culture. However, all records broke in 2015 when Charlie revealed that he was living with HIV.
I'm here to admit that I am in fact HIV positive.
This revelation sparked discussions about HIV stigma and got a ton of media attention. Charlie's story is a roller coaster ride with ups and downs. But the celebrity we have up next is the queen of comedic controversy. Yep, we are talking about Rosanne Barr. Who could forget her screechy, crotch-grabbing rendition of the national anthem? Talk about hitting those high notes. From Pizzagate to QAnon, she's taken quite a deep dive into the world of the strange and unusual, and her Twitter rants are simply legendary. She sent out a tweet comparing Valerie Jarrett to an ape, which led to her show getting cancelled faster than you can say retweet. And that's not it. Her Twitter feed is also a treasure trove of conspiracy theories. Did you know she claims to have seen a UFO? Yep, Rosanne's got quite the extraterrestrial connection. Rosanne Barr is a one-woman whirlwind of controversy.
I thought the bitch was white! God damn it!
She's like that unpredictable relative at family gatherings who always spices things up. Next on our list, we have the one and only Bill Cosby. The once face of wholesome family comedy, Bill Cosby is the ultimate guide on what happens to you in Hollywood when your reputation goes downhill. Controversy hit like a plot twist in one of his own sitcoms, and there was no recovery from that. Accusations of drugging and sexual assault transformed him into a symbol of fallen grace. In a bizarre turn of events, he even compared himself to a political prisoner and had an unfortunate encounter with a stale hot dog bun during his sentencing. The moral of the story? Life can be stranger than fiction, and not all pudding pops are what they seem. Moving on to the Mad Max career of Mel Gibson, he has seen some high-flying moments, like his iconic roles in Braveheart and Mad Max.
Well, that's a bit sudden, but all right.
Is that what you'd call a proposal?
I love you.
However, it's also had its share of turbulence thanks to a string of controversies. Gibson's troubles range from an anti-Semitic rant during a DUI arrest to making racist comments. Perhaps the most remembered is his profanity-laden voicemail to his then-partner.
You are provocatively dressed all the time with your fake boobs you feel you have to show off in tight outfits and tight pants.
Which left jaws dropped across Hollywood. And we can't overlook the stir caused by his movie The Passion of the Christ, with its polarizing views on religion and violence. While Mel may be a cinematic legend, his controversies remind us that even stars can find themselves in the eye of a storm. Let's now talk about Lance Armstrong, the man who cycled his way into the hearts of many, only to pedal straight into a storm of controversy. This 7-time Tour de France champion went from hero to, a different kind of hero, one with an asterisk. Armstrong faced allegations of doping throughout his career, and it wasn't just a little pinch of performance-enhancing substances. We're talking about a full-blown doping operation that made the cycling world spin in disbelief. He vehemently denied it for years, even looking Oprah in the eye and saying, "Nope, no cheating here." But eventually the truth caught up with him, and he admitted to the whole two-wheel deception.
Did you ever blood dope or use blood transfusions to enhance your cycling performance?
Yes.
Lance's tale is a cautionary one, a reminder that even the fastest cyclists can't outrun the consequences of their actions. Coming up next is the man whose name is probably more confusing than his list of controversies. Some call him Ye, while others call him Yeezy, but we call him the king of Twitter, aka Ye West. Known for his polarizing statements, Twitter rants, and controversial behavior in both public and private settings, Kanye West, the man who seems to have a PhD in making headlines. Remember that time he stormed the stage at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, snatching the mic from Taylor Swift?
Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
Taylor and Kanye's beef is like a never-ending saga. From famous lyrics to leaked phone calls, it's the feud that just won't quit. And what's more interesting is the fact that his Twitter feed is far more unpredictable than who he might date next. From declaring his love for Trump to sharing his thoughts on, everything, it's the gift that keeps on giving. We can't forget the bizarre Bound 2 music video featuring a topless Kim Kardashian on a motorcycle. Yeah, that happened. But somehow he now has a problem when Kim posts pictures in a bikini on her feed. Kanye's fashion ventures have raised eyebrows. Who can forget the Yeezy fashion show where models fainted? Or the $120 plain white t-shirt? Yeezy running for president in 2020?
I have decided in 2020 to run for president.
That's one way to make an entrance into politics. Kanye's famous for teasing albums and then keeping fans waiting. Yandy, anyone? Or Donda? And how can we not mention his savage White Lives Matter shirt or his late-night tweets? In a world where controversy and Kanye West collide, you can always count on a wild ride. Loving him or not, he keeps us entertained. We are wrapping our list with R. Kelly, the man with a voice as smooth as his legal troubles were rough. This R&B maestro had us all bumping and grinding to his hits, but his personal life was sadly as bumpy as his music. You see, R. Kelly faced a cacophony of legal issues, from allegations of sexual misconduct to facing a whole symphony of lawsuits. His career had us stepping in the name of love, but his legal battles had us shaking our heads in disbelief. The "I Believe I Can Fly" singer story is a stark reminder that fame and fortune can't always harmonize with a clean reputation. So while his music might still hit the high notes, his life sure took a low one.